Hello, check. Check. I am supposed to. Check. It's not on. Hello, check. There, I have an appointment. There you are. I was just going to lodge a complaint that your establishment keeps people waiting. Do I look like I work here? Well, you have pencil behind your ear, so... excuse me? I was here before you, in case you didn't notice.
Yeah, but I'm on the dot for my appointment.
Well, so am I. I was here before you both.
Look, I don't know what your story is, but I have just popped 10 loaves of bread in the oven. I have hundreds, well, quite literally, almost 100 guests waiting for me at home. And I really need to get this over and done with so I
Thank
can
you
be
for
on my way.
sharing, but I have a pretty much life and death situation going on for me right now. So if you could just...
Are you dying?
Me? No. Do I look like a... Oh, it's the wrinkles, isn't it? Or the sagging under my eyes? Is it here or here?
Not really. With all the makeup, I can't see much.
Oh, so now you have an issue with my makeup. Seriously, stop with the insulting.
Look, I don't have time to pick a fight. I just want to get done before all my baking is burnt, and they really need some answers before I head back.
As if I want to pick a fight. You homebody women types. So proud to make a statement of graying hair and zero makeup, living useful lives and whatnot. You think you can lord it over the rest of us?
I don't know which soap opera you think you are in.
Aha! Now I am the soap opera watching time. Can you believe this woman passing judgment every other second? You know what? This is the problem with these feminist types. Always attacking each other. Don't you think?
I really don't want to comment on the situation.
Wait a minute. Didn't you come here first? Shouldn't you be staking a claim to be attended to first?
Yes, well, I have been waiting, but I'm not a citizen, so...
Not a citizen. So what if you're an immigrant? Why are you cringing? And what's with all this white? When all the colors of the world are available to a woman, why would you?
In some cultures, widowed women wear white.
I'm not asking you, Miss Know-It-All. Well, that can't be true, can it? I mean, you're so young and...
Yes, actually, that is correct. Sorry.
Why are you sorry? She needs to be sorry for being so insensitive.
Well, look, you need to shake off all of this patriarchal victimizing of yourself, because that's what these busybody workaholics won't have time to tell you.
Hey, look who's labeling now.
So, as I was saying, ignore the labels. Who says you need to look colorless just because your husband died? And who says you need to hang your head in shame just because you're an immigrant? You're not a second-class citizen.
Actually, I do agree with what she has to say. And that is why I made an appointment here to figure out my future plans. I did not think I should resign myself to my fate. And I came to find
Take
out...
my case, for instance. I'm with some misguided women all second class just because of my profession. Well, I'm sure you all know what it is. You weren't born yesterday, as my grandmother used to say. Women like me, we give pleasure, happiness to the men of this world who are brave enough to take it. And what's wrong with that? Do I hang my head in shame? No. Do I wear white or black? Also no. Now, what you need is a little bit of makeup.
Maybe she doesn't want makeup. Do you even know her story?
Actually,
Okay, fine. Tell our self-appointed therapist your story. Go on.
So I grew up in another country, Moab. My husband died soon after we were married. So I grew up in another country, Moab. My husband died soon after we were married. I became a widow.
I became a widow.
I became a widow. My husband's brother, who was to take care of me, died soon after. My sister-in-law and I were considered ill omens.
Hello, man.
This song didn't know how to earn a living.
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 My mother-in-law, the only one who loved me. My heart broke at the news. I never want to lose her. So I followed her saying, your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. But I have no idea what to do here. And quite frankly, I need to do something because money has run out. And anyway, so I made an appointment here.
Well, look, no one is going to pay much attention to you if you look like that, just fading into the wallpaper. Come here now, let me do this for you.
I really need to get back. What's this? Must have slipped off the desk. There has been a rearrangement of appointment timings. Your indefinite wait is regretted. Sorry for the inconvenience? What do they mean by sorry for the inconvenience?
Indefinite wait?
What? Indefinite wait?
Indefinite wait, indefinite wait, indefinite wait.
At least if they told how long we had to wait, this could be easier. But do they even know how desperate for my soul? Death is knocking, knocking, knocking at my door. And I know he's after me. I could be caught. I could be killed for treason.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Not like I'm going to tell you or anything. Now all we need is a dash of mascara. Did you know that this is the main finishing touch?
I'm sorry your husband died. And your brother-in-law. I know how it feels. I have just lost my brother. My only brother.
How terrible. When did this happen?
Just last week. And the thing is, first, he was very ill. And I sent word to a dear friend who would have known how to make him better. And I just waited and waited. And he never showed up. And so my brother died. And the thing is, I had told everyone that this friend would come and save him. I was so confident that he would.
Well, did your friend send a word at least? Have you heard from him since then?
No. Not a word. We buried Lazarus 4 days ago. They wouldn't let us keep the body once he had died. So we wrapped him in strips of cloth as we covered his face. That had always been full of love and laughter. Then we buried him. The sound of the stone rolling
the giant stone as it was pushed into place like a loud announcement to everyone watching that my confident predictions were wrong.
That someone I had trusted had let me down. It's like having that mud thrown in my face. You know.
I know all about public humiliation.
So I have just tried to keep myself busy baking and baking to feed the mourners who have to sit in our home for 7 days. They must be fed. And the exhaustion. It is good in a way. You know, my sister Mary always says I'm overdoing things. But I can't help it. I just kept working and working through the pain and the disappointment that was choking me. And then suddenly, I couldn't take it anymore. I came rushing here in case they had some information on our friend. I made an appointment and everything. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm so tired.
Well, my mother-in-law, she's so tired from plain starvation. She couldn't even walk the distance to get here. I have a bad fate of bitter endings stamped on my face are mishappenings. For I am an immigrant, no one even spared a job. I have nothing better than zero income. Maybe I wasn't born to be happy. My poor mother-in-law is so tired and starving all alone. She couldn't even walk the distance to get here. There is this rich man in the neighborhood. He promised me a freelance job. I'll glean my living in his lands.
Oh, gleaning in the grain fields, you mean? Isn't that the thankless job where you have to put the leftover grain after the harvesting is done and try to make a meal of it?
Well, at least some people are trying to find a respectable way of earning their living.
Hey, did you just say that? Hey, insult me to my face if you dare. What you know about the things I do? Yeah, okay, my job may not exactly be fair, but you know I can do noble things too. If you must know, by the walls of Jericho, I hid 2 spies in my broad hair. I was never treated as sober, but I saved 2 lives from the Amorite king. Because I heard Yahweh to be the true God, and now I'm in in this room gets it. Look, well, it seems pretty rough for you as well, with a mother-in-law dying of hunger right before your eyes, that too, and you being all alone without any friends or family.
I guess I should leave. I guess I should leave. I guess I should leave. For all my loaves of bread have burnt now and then. I should go because it's quite obvious that my brother is dead. He's buried in that tomb for 4 days. I should know where to
Maybe I should go too. Sitting here is not going to put food on Naomi's plate.
What did you say your name was again?
Actually, I didn't. Because no one asked, sorry.
What's your name?
I'm Ruth.
And your mother-in-law's name is Naomi. Rings a bell. Where's that paper about the late appointment? It says here, there has been a rearrangement of appointment timings. It's not just the timings they got mixed up. It's timelines, time periods, centuries. We are from different periods of history, but have all landed up in the same waiting room. History wasn't my best subject, but I know your story, Ruth.
Okay, so Miss Know-it-all was a bit batty when she came in, but now she has properly lost it.
Okay, let me tell you. The name of the rich man in whose field you are working is Boaz. Is that correct?
Yes,
Are you sure you did not tell her this before?
I didn't. I did not want to mention his name actually, but it's hard to believe that you...
Here's another fact. Your mother-in-law Naomi is telling you to go and sleep at his feet at night when he lies down outside. Yes or no? Say it!
Yes, there is no way she could have known that because it was just last night that my mother-in-law asked me to do this.
See, I know your story. I know your story. And so I can tell you for a fact that it ends well. It may not look like that now with you two starving and you being a foreigner and everything. But Boaz falls in love with you and he marries you and you do live happily ever after.
Well, then it's a good thing that I actually taught you how to use makeup just in time for date night. Okay then, you two carry on.
What was your name? Sorry, just that 2 spies and Jericho also ring a somewhat faint bell.
Well, we could have done proper introductions right at the beginning if you hadn't barged in like that.
Excuse me, it was you that was on the warpath. Okay, anyway, your name?
Rahab.
Rahab the prostitute.
Well, no prizes for guessing that one.
No, I mean you are down in history as the woman who risked her life to save the spies, who then went on to report on the land to Joshua, who then attacked Jericho, and this victory led them into Canaan. This is what finally led the Israelites into the promised land. You were down in my history books as one of the greatest heroines of all time.
I don't believe this. Because right now, I'm following a rather meaningless career path. And much as I hate admitting it to you, I'm also having expected to have my head chopped off at any moment right now. And if I blab about those two spies right there, their heads will roll too. End of story.
But it isn't. Look, didn't the spies tell you to tie a scarlet rope onto your windowsill so that when they came back with an army, they could recognize your house and spare your family from death?
Yes, but how on earth did you?
Exactly! Because it is there in my history books. So you saved the lives of your family members as well. How's that for a meaningful career? And get this, both of you will have to sit down for this one. You are both in the ancestral line of Jesus, my friend, the Savior that Yahweh sends many centuries after you into this world to save mankind. You are part of his bloodline. Basically, he is your great. This could go on for a while. You get the picture. Great grandson. Jesus often talked about you both as examples that he loved the worst stories into the best ones.
But a person with a profession as distasteful, to say the least, as mine.
God's point exactly.
Wow. And I'm not even a Jew. I'm a Moabite. And Jesus chose to be descendant. Not just that. Oh my God, this is too funny. Oh, I need to sit down. Oh my God. I haven't laughed like this in ages. You are her new mother-in-law. You, Rahab, will eventually marry a respectable Israelite and you will have a very successful son called Boaz. And this is the girl he will fall in love with. And here you are giving your daughter-in-law lessons in makeup.
Okay, that's enough. The joke is on us.
Yeah.
So confusing.
I'd better go.
Wait! If your friend Jesus is, as you say, the Son of God, I'm sure he will show up.
Yeah, you will.
It's been 4 days and the body would have begun to decompose by now.
But just imagine if today was the day that Jesus landed up.
And he might go to that tomb and make you roll away the stone. And he might say, Lazarus, come out.
And imagine,
Just imagine. Yes, imagine.
Lazarus walking out of that tomb and all his cloth wrappings falling off him, healed and whole
And alive.
every single day. Gotta get up and fight, get up and fight. But the finish line's moving, just out of sight, just out of sight. Songs I once sang are fading today, fading today. Hope is a slippery slope. I'm losing my way, I'm losing my way. What is my destination? Is wandering through this life. Where is the happy ending that will make my story? That will make my story. That will make my story right. You wait with me. You wait with me. I'm waiting here with you. You are waiting here with me. I'm waiting here with you. You are waiting here with me.
Thank you so much for patient hearing. Let me introduce the cast. Kathy played Rahab. That's Kathy for you. That's Sarah. Sarah played Martha. That's Melody. Melody played Ruth. And in the chorus we have Karen. We have Jean, Kavya, Lindsay. On the keys we have Nithilan. And I would like to thank Superno for his help with the lyrics and also with the PPT here. I would like to thank Sankey, who was helpful throughout. To begin with, I would like to thank, first of all, our principal, who was the force behind this to make us do a musical. So thank you, sir. And I'd like to thank our head of the department, Dr. Mekla Rajan, for the constant support to theatre. In fact, I was only asking for the mics to be hired, but she bought it for me. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank the ELF president, David Abraham sir, and all the other staff, colleagues in our departments, all senior members, all my colleagues who have been so friendly, so the goodwill. Thank you everyone for the way you have been supporting the theatre work in the department. And thank you for my friends who have come from the city, and students from WCC have turned up to watch the play. Thank you everyone else who supported. We wanted to give this message to all of us, that all of you, that there is hope. Hang on, wait. We are waiting with you. You are waiting with us. Keep waiting. There is hope. So with that message, we leave you. Thank you so much.
Go on.